This video is all about you, Trinity, if you are watching this. But I think I actually know the full reason why you haven't been able to come out and chill with anyone. And this is what a random guy actually brought up to me, I think yesterday. Either yesterday or the day before. But it obviously has something to do with the pandemic. Like, ever since the pandemic started, it just kept all of us isolated from each other, from everything and everyone. We couldn't go out, we couldn't have fun and whatnot, all those restrictions that were in place, facial masks and all that shit, it kind of killed your chances of coming out and chilling with other people. Because now everything is starting to die down dramatically, but at the same time, cases are still going up. I guess still due to people's ignorance and stupidity, but hopefully it shouldn't get out of control like how it was back in 2020. But yeah, I think the pandemic is literally the main reason why you haven't been able to come out, period, to chill with anyone. You have told me that you was able to come out on your own and go for walks, and that's cool, but you technically wasn't allowed to be around anyone because you don't know who has been vaccinated or not. Like, I've been vaccinated, I've been extremely boosted, and if you want, I could literally show y'all the proof. I can literally show y'all the proof that I've been fully vaccinated. But I guess it's somewhat understandable because, and I've said this in plenty of other videos too, that anything could happen too. Not only do you have to be wary on who's not vaccinated or boosted, you also have to be wary of where you're at and who you're going to be around, because you may never know if something happens and it's completely out of your control. So you're not going to want to be around there, or you're not going to want to be a part of it because it's none of your business, it's out of your control, and you don't want nothing to do with it. So, I kind of feel like many people, when the pandemic happened, I feel like many people lost their edge because of their isolation from the outside world and not being able to be sociable and interactive with other people and make more friends and all that. I think since that happened, many people have lost their edge. And Trinity, I'm not saying you lost your edge. I'm not saying that at all. I just think that could be the reason why you haven't been able to chill with me or anyone that you closely know. But things are dying down, but at the same time, due to people's ignorance and stupidity, they're planning on bringing some of these restrictions back, which I hope that does not freaking happen. But yeah, things are lighting up, but at the same time, you still need to always be on your guard, always be wary, and always be careful on who you're around, so that way you either don't catch it or you don't get hurt or whatever, so that way you'll be all set. And plus, I was actually at a beach either yesterday or the day before. I was on the eastern side of Boston. This beach I was at, it actually gives you a very, very, very clear view of the airport, and it looked beautiful. I saw the planes taking off and landing. So I was out there watching the planes, and this random old dude came out of nowhere and came up to me, and I literally had my shades on. He came up to me and told me a random ass joke that involved him asking, what did the caterpillar say to so and so? Just those particular type of jokes. And I just gave him the most I literally just gave him the most blank expression ever because I didn't want to answer that. Because I thought he was either high or drunk, but since after a few moments of me not answering him, he just walked away and said, "All right, have a good day." And I was like, "What the fuck was that?" And then this other guy came up to me. He actually saw it. He told me, "Don't let that dude, ruin your day." And he told me, and he brought up a good point, and this is what I'm talking about, is that he believes that due to the pandemic, a lot of people have kind of forgotten how the outside world truly is before this whole corona thing started. Everyone was out having fun, being sociable, interactive, making friends, having fun, working, school, this and that. It was awesome. But since this whole thing started, all of that started to die down, and that people had to always stay inside, stay isolated and whatnot, quarantine and shit like that. And ever since, most people are not as sociable. They're not as interactive anymore. And whenever they do come out, they'll tend to be, these particular people, they will tend to be pretty weird and awkward or socially awkward. But I'm talking about the real middle-aged people, between either middle-aged or older people, like up there in that age. Those are the particular people I'm talking about that actually do be like that. They end up being completely socially awkward. They'll end up just asking you just random ass questions that the answers to, but you just don't feel like answering them because of how weird the person is or how they approached you. So, and Trinity, and that's something that I really don't want you to be a part of, and that's someone that I really don't want you to become. But with you it's different because you told me that the main reasons why you don't really chill with other people is that you're shy. You don't want to be around numerous amount of people, and I completely agree. It is not good to be around a lot of people because you may never know what the hell is going to go down later or sooner. But it's always good to either stay to yourself or always be around at least one or two people, at least. The maximum amount of people you can stay around with is at least two. The minimum is one. So, and I understand that being isolated from the outside world or not being sociable or interactive with people, I understand that because that's how anxiety truly is. You kind of like to be more, that's how deep anxiety truly is. I'm trying to think of a way to say it or to put it, but anxiety, just to put it in simple terms, anxiety just involves you just staying to yourself and not being open to everyone else, or not expressing yourself to everyone else because you kind of feel like they're not gonna understand your story. They're not gonna understand what you've been through, or they're not gonna understand what made you like this. And you already told me this plenty of times. So, but I did not let the pandemic ruin me. Yeah, it did suck ass that I could not go out. I couldn't chill with anyone. I literally had to wear a mask all the fucking time, every time I went out. So yeah, that sucked. But I didn't let that change me though. I was still doing my original thing. I would either just be maybe reading like a book that I like to read. I would like just write, draw, play video games, watch YouTube, listen to music. And if I was allowed to go out, I would always have to have my mask on, and just do that. That's how I was doing when the pandemic started, and I was cool. I wouldn't always stay inside all the damn time. I wouldn't do that because that's just me just not doing anything. That's just me just being bored. Like I'm not just gonna, just sit in my room and not do anything, just playing video games or doing this or doing that. You will be able to go out at some point. The only downside is that you would have to put your mask on or whatever. But that was back then. So, but now everything's cool now, but at the same time you still need to technically be careful. But yeah, but overall, I really think that's the main reason why you haven't been able to chill with anyone or being able to chill with me, because it's literally been 4 damn years. And the very, very, very last time I seen you in person was when you was on your way home from school and you was actually dropped off in front of your house by your school bus. That was actually the last time I've seen you. And that was it. And me and you haven't been able to chill since. So, but yeah. But I do believe that is the main reason why you haven't been able to chill with anyone. Why you've only been staying to yourself or always hanging out by yourself or doing what you always do on a daily basis by yourself. But at the same time, there's no reason to be afraid or shy to be around other people. And I definitely don't want you to be like that towards me, because you've known me for 4 years. So with me, that should be completely different. That should be completely different from everybody else. Now, albeit if I do see you again and we do chill, yeah, I'm gonna be freaking a little shy my damn self because I haven't seen you for so long. So yeah, I'm gonna be like that too. But afterwards, I'm gonna just brush it off like it's nothing. And then me and you are just gonna go out, chill, have fun, record a video or two, and shit like that. And me and you are gonna have a blast. But until that shit happens, like I always said in my previous videos about you, I still have you on the Snap, so I can still contact you whenever. You're not always on Facebook or on Facebook Messenger, but I'll text you on there every so often and whatnot, and then go on from there. But overall, you don't need to be shy to be around anybody. You don't need to just assume that something bad is about to go down when like on a scale of 1 to 10, if something was to literally go bad once you come out here, it would probably 1 being nothing will happen, and 10 being, yeah, something's finna go down. I would say it would be like a 6, 6.5, 7. But as long as you're not within that area, that particular area, then you're pretty much all set. And that is places that I want to take you. Like, all these places that I've been to, they've been so calm, so quiet, especially during the evening hours like this, and during the afternoon or the early afternoon, or maybe even the late morning hours. Everything is so calm and quiet. Nothing happens. And these are the places that I go to. Like, and I've said some of the places that I go to before, like Alston, because I used to live in Alston. That place is absolutely beautiful. I can literally bring you up there someday if you want me to. Where else have I been at? I've obviously been to Revere, where I was literally at earlier today. They're actually having like a sandcastle event going on from today until Sunday. So it's happening today, but I think it's going on until like 7, 9 o'clock. So they probably got like another half an hour left, probably, or not even long. What else? Where else? Oh, Malden, Massachusetts. I've been up there, but that's the orange line. But maybe someday, if I had like my license or something, I would literally bring you up there. Or if not, maybe someday, if you was to get like a bus pass or something, then, or if I was to get my bus pass renewed, and you was able to come out and chill with me, I would definitely bring you up there. Where else? Or otherwise, we can simply just chill near your house at the park that's up the street from your house. But yeah, there's millions of places I can literally take you, honestly. It's just that, I would just have to make sure that you're 100% safe. And that's pretty much it. I gotta make sure you're 100% safe. Because when you're with me, I'm gonna make sure that you're safe. I'm gonna make sure that you don't encounter anyone wrong or that's going to approach you wrong. I'm gonna really make sure nothing happens. That's why I told you before that I don't want you to be nervous or shy when you're around me. Albeit, I'll be like that when I see you, but after a while, me and you will just brush off that shyness or that nervousness, and me and you are just going to go out and have fun. Just like that. You can always keep in contact with your mom and dad, so that way you can let them know that you're okay and that you're safe. And just go on from there. And you obviously have a cousin too that you can chill with too. But I kind of recommend you chill with me more, because if you was to chill with your cousin, there's a good chance she might bring you around people that you don't deserve to be around because of the stuff that they do. Well, some. But I don't want you to be a part of that, so that's why I kind of recommend you chill with me more, because I'm going to make sure that I don't bring you around people that's just going to be weird around you. Because, again, anything could happen. I literally dealt with a couple of weird people, like especially people who are real, real old and middle-aged. Like between middle-aged people and old people that I see out here, those are the main weirdos that I've been dealing with. But I don't be paying them no mind because I don't freaking know them. I'm not talking about any of the friends that I know that I hang out with, not them. I'm just talking about just random weird ass people that I don't know. I don't want you to be around them. But it's just crazy. People are completely different. Everybody is different. So seriously, everybody's different. But oh, and just to show y'all that I'm fully vaccinated and boosted, here's my vaccination card. Yeah. I literally got the Moderna shot. So I literally got both of them and the booster. So I'm fully vaccinated and boosted, so I'm all set. Yeah. But yeah, that's the whole point of this video. It's basically just to tell you why you haven't been able to come out and chill with anyone. It's literally because of the pandemic, and also because of you being shy and, being a little insecure about being around other people. You don't always like to be open with everyone. You don't like to express yourself to anyone. You rather just stay to yourself or stay isolated from everything and everyone else. I get that. I get that completely, and I understand that. But maybe they don't. Yeah. But like I said, you ain't got nothing to worry about once you chill with me. You don't. You absolutely got nothing to worry about. I just feel like maybe as soon as I get my license and a car, I think that's when me and you could actually and officially hang out. Because I think with me and you being in the car and us driving to wherever you want to go, that would be perfect. I think it would be better than me and you being on the bus or the train, because it does involve us being around other people we don't know. So yeah, when I get my license and a vehicle, yeah, me and you are literally heading out and having fun. That I promise. But yeah, that's all I got for you, and that's all I got for y'all for tonight. I'm just gonna be walking around for a bit, and then I'm head back. And plus, that's why I was kind of moving around weirdly, because my stomach is bubbling so badly. So there's a couple of porta potties over here, but I might have no choice but to use one. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Make sure you like it up if you did. And I'll see y'all in the next one. All right.